today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. On the return is Henderson. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10.
Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now Goff on first down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Buda Baker on the tackle.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Cooper Kupp.
The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 7 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The score remains tied, 0-0.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now the second down throw on target.
The pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Cards stringing together a couple of good pickups. It's another 1st down on that play.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Cardinals. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
The 16-yard line.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Edmonds. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, you told me before, it's great to be an athlete. A lot of great athletes out there. It's good to have instincts, and he has those.
I would take those above athleticism in a lot of cases because if you know where the ball's going before anyone else can get there and block you, you can make up for a lack of athleticism by being in the right spot at the right time.
And took him down in the backfield with those instincts. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 3, Rams 0.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Goff. And a quick throw here that's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 45 on second down. Goff. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and you get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
On second down, this is Edmonds.
43-yard line. Number 29.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down.
At the 31-yard.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit him quick. A little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Four receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Offense.
They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A tight one after 1 on EA Sports.
3-3.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Taken down and
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
6. Rams 3.
So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Dan, I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the L.A. offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to...
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Hassan Reddick just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Like the footwork back there. I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, it winds up getting buried for the loss. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A shotgun snap for Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun. Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Chase Edmonds, the ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Cardinals.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But if you've got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, you'll take him each and every time.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
The ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Kirk, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Christian.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Up 2nd and 3 at the Rams 32.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The ball carrier.
A 3rd field goal of the first half. Not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Incomplete.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal, but missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
First and 10 at their own 25.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Rams on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Jared Goff sacked. A loss of 12 yards. 3 and out.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Shreds him with a stiff arm. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
At their own 44-yard line.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
44-yard line.
On first down, Edmonds. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Aaron Donald on the stop.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 1.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
The pass.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. On 2nd and 7, Goff. And oh, it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems. And this qualifies as a big problem.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Pulled in at the 24. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways, he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2.
The pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 2nd down now, Edmonds. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's Freeman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
56, Mike, 56.
They run with Edmonds. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It'll be a 2-yard gain.
The pass.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
The pass.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The tackle.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
A throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll run on first down with Akers. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15. And a Rams first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the Cardinals,
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Gone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
That's good for a Cardinal.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Freeman, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Edmonds. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Rams' 25-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Edmonds. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Brashad Perriman His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he's able to put it through. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
So Jared Goff, he is the focus of our player spotlight. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
As they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here's Akers.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Ball carrier.
Cam Akers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter.
At the 23-yard line.
Are you touched?
A gain of 4.
He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play.
18.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Complete to Max Williams.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
2nd and 5 at the 41-yard
Caught
line.
left side, Williams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Sean Harriman, incomplete.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Wide receiver.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return is Henderson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
And a Rams first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Goff throwing again. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27.
First down.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
5 yards on the play.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Complete.
Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. That time a 9-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the 1st half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll eat some clock with Freeman. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Carrier taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles, at the start of the game. Passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for him.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
He'll get this underneath to Henderson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Goff. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll look to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back to throw.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Cardinals, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire